most of us forget. You just smile.
So, if you have to summarize what you do fundamentally and why you do it,
So, if I talk about on the screen, I have been blessed to be mentoring children, youth, and adults for confidence building and public speaking.
what do you think? Like, what scares people the most about stage? What do you think?
But the biggest myth that is relevant to all of us here is we feel public speaking is about language.
What are these simple, like, hand gestures people should adapt while speaking?
So, unknowingly, you are having a posture that is called as a steeple posture.
Okay.
It's a steeple posture, and most of the leaders in the world, you just search images on Google that show me the most powerful pose in this planet, and this posture will come.
Do you think speaking louder can create an impression of confidence?
So, as per my limited understanding, I would say the number one habit is the most easiest habit.
If you have ever been scared to speak up in a room, blanked out during a presentation, or wondered how some people can just own the stage, or how confident someone can be each time they open his or her mouth, then this episode is for you. Welcome to the Uncut Stories, brought to you by Why to Live. If you have not yet subscribed to our channel, please do so that we can bring more and more guests for you. Today's guest is someone who did not grow up with a mic in hand. In fact, he was a stage-shy kid at 12. But somewhere along the way, he turned this fear into fuel, and today, public speaking isn't just his job, it's his playground. So sit back, grab your coffee, and dive into the power of voice, vulnerability, and growth with Mr. Prajwal Choudhary. Hi, Prajwal.
Hello.
Thank you for coming to our show.
It's a pleasure to be here. In fact, I'm overwhelmed to be on the other side this time.
Okay. How are you feeling today?
It's a mixed feeling,
Okay.
mixed bag of feelings, nervous, excited for the questions.
Okay. So, if you have to summarize what you do fundamentally and why you do it, so how would you summarize yourself?
Okay, so I think I have two versions of mine. One is on the screen and one is off the screen.
Okay.
So if I talk about on the screen, I have been blessed to be mentoring children, youth, and adults for confidence building and public speaking majorly. And off the screen, I'm involved in my family business, which is into media and printing.
Great. So, do you remember the first time you went on stage? Like, how was it like?
It would be school days,
Okay.
but I was never a stage guy in my school. I would always avoid going on the stage. But then there was a time when I was forced to participate in a debate competition in my school when I was in class 5 or 6.
Okay. So, you must be 11 or 12, maybe?
Yes.
Okay.
And I remember goofing up. मैंने पूरा स्पीच को मेमोराइज कर लिया था एंड लाइक एवरी स्टूडेंट मैं भूल गया स्टेज में जाके
Blanked out completely.
माई legs were shivering as if I was feeling coldest that moment.
Right.
And बहुत ही खराब moment था. My friends laughed at me. My confidence shattered. So that was my first instance on the stage.
I think you might still remember that scene in your head completely. You could have never forgotten that.
Not as of now.
I still remember when I goofed up during a presentation in my MBA. So I still remember people laughing at me, and still we won the presentation because of my team members, but I didn't deserve that win.
Maybe your preparation did the justice.
I blanked out completely during the presentation. I couldn't speak a word. It was like bombing the entire presentation, but there were team members who handled it so well, and because of their management, everything just went well.
I think ये सबके साथ ही होता है.
Right.
No matter how prepared you are, when you go on the stage, things change. And it might happen that you make it or break it. but then you should know that you tried and it was a learning opportunity for you.
Exactly. And I think that was, in fact, my turning point. And after that day, it was like, yeah, I have to overcome this.
Absolutely.
So, what do you think? Like, what scares people the most about stage? What do you think?
So, as per my limited understanding, I would say it's the fear of judgment. Everyone feels that log kya kahenge if I mess up, if
Okay.
I goof up. So it's said that दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा रोग है क्या कहेंगे लोग.
Log.
Just because of that thought,
Right.
people fear going on the stage. So that's the number one fear I believe people still harbor today. कि वो क्या comment करेगा मेरे ऊपर or how will he or she react. So to avoid that, they'd never come on the stage.
Right. Anything else that people fear from? Like, why do people have that kind of a glossophobia?
Okay, so I would highlight two more things that I have usually shared with people around me.
Okay.
The second thing would be perfection, aiming for perfection. हम यही सोचते हैं कि मैं आज इतना रिसर्च किया हूँ, so I'll be my best. In fact, in this world, where we have ChatGPT, where AI is
Ruling over.
progressing every hour, I would say, there's content everywhere, and you
Right.
can't aim for perfection in terms of content.
Exactly.
And we as humans, we are meant to be loved and feel the emotions, right? So अगर आप सोचोगे, you're well prepared, and आपको बस you need to be on your own. Even if you mess up, you make some mistakes, people will love you because humans are made to make mistakes. Right? So think you're not perfect. Go on the stage, make mistakes. And third point hoga, I would say a myth would be that content is more important than how you speak.
Right.
So
It is not the tone, it's the content that you speak.
No, it's not the content that matters.
Okay.
But how you speak that matters.
Right.
Because the same content can be delivered by someone else.
Could you give an example?
If I say, hi, good morning, this is okay. But if I try to maybe, look around the room and try to say, hi, good morning, everyone, this makes whole lot of difference. It's just the tone and the smile on your face that makes that difference.
Makes the difference. Yeah. Right. So, like you have narrated just now that you have absolutely gone blank while speaking on stage. So, any other moment where you felt the same?
I would say...
If you want to share some stories.
Okay.
Yeah.
To be very honest, there are two sides.
उसके बाद कभी नहीं हुआ क्या?
उसके बाद कभी भी नहीं हुआ ऐसा. To be very honest, I don't remember recalling any incident where I went blank on the stage. I think there are two sides of the coin. One is the audience side जो आपको देख रहा है हमेशा आपको बोलते हुए, and there's other side of the coin where you are speaking. So internally I know I am forgetting my lines. I am not sure what I'm saying.
This is not what I thought that I'll
this
speak.
This is not what I prepared,
yeah.
the content I prepared. But it's the way of expressing yourself and presenting yourself in front of the room that makes you feel and appear confident. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter आप कितना content prepare किए हो या भूल गए हो. Just have a confident personality, body language, and the room will always love your articulation.
Right. So, any small habits that can make big differences on stage?
The number one habit is the most easiest habit that most of us forget. If you go to an interview or if you go to the stage, most of us make a gloomy face. Or we just try to make our
ignore
face...
the crowd, maybe not make eye contact.
Yeah. I don't know why we do it. Rather, we just smile. The moment we start smiling, the audience starts smiling back at you. It's infectious. So just like it spreads. It spreads like wildfire. Suppose I'm smiling at you.
Right.
you'll automatically smile back at me.
Exactly.
Because you don't have a choice.
Exactly.
You'll mirror my expression.
Expressions.
So when you go on the stage or you go to an interview, you're presenting to your business vendor, client, and you want that client to come on board with you, pass a smile. You will make wonders.
Wonders. Great. And any more habits that our listeners would inculcate?
Sure. So other habit could be to always keep your hands open.
Okay. Hand gestures.
I'm not getting into hand gestures because it's pretty complicated.
All right.
I'll simplify it. We all come from schools. So in schools, we need to follow discipline. It's very important. So we usually have the habit of keeping our hands
Closed.
in the front or at the back, locked.
Locked.
This way.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
This way.
Closing
Stand
your
at ease
fist.
position or this way. So what happens, we develop that affinity to keep holding those positions going forward in life. Rather, why don't you open your hands and speak? If we see all the politicians who are leading the world or business speakers, tycoons, they always try to speak with their hands open. The palms are always open. So it has psychological effect as well. अगर आप छुपा के बात कर रहे हो तो natural feeling आती है कि ये कुछ छुपा रहे हमसे.
Okay.
And when you're open, it feels that the person you are speaking to is transparent,
Honest.
and confident. So this is one fundamental gesture you can easily
Adapt.
incorporate, not just on the stage, but also when you go to pitch to your
Clients
or
or
vendor or sit for interviews.
Great. That's a great tip. And give me some of the basic tips that a common man should adapt instantly when he or she is called on stage. Like, I'm called on stage right now, suddenly, out of the blue. And then what is that one thing that should come to my mind, and I'll just rock the speech on the stage.
Okay. So what I try to do, I would say, so if you ask me this question, even I am stumped. मुझे नहीं पता मैं क्या बोलूं, but I'm not trying to act nervous. I'm smiling throughout and my mind is working behind.
Okay.
You just think about that one point, Prajwal.
Okay.
Just think about one thing, Prajwal.
And then you can elaborate.
And elaborate on that.
Okay.
Because most of the times what happens, our mind is working faster than our lips. So what happens? We fumble, we mess up, we start using filler words.
Because of too many things coming
Too
to the
many
mind.
thoughts coming to your head.
Right.
So rather, if someone has called you on the stage, कोई ऐसा question पूछ लिया कि आप एकदम ही stumped हो गए, आपको बोलना ही नहीं आ रहा है, just think about that one point.
One point.
So you asked me, what's that thing that you can do on the stage? So Instantly. So think about that one incident,
thing.
one point.
Okay.
We call it as a prep framework. Prep.
Okay. Prep
P-R-E-P.
Okay.
Think about that one point.
Okay.
Why did you choose that point? The reason. And an example in your life or maybe an incident that has happened. So you can give an example on that and restate that point.
अगर इतना टाइम ही नहीं मिले तो?
आप मुझे एक topic दे दो. I'll just tell you in 10 seconds how to go about it.
Okay.
So if you give me any topic like how are you feeling about the podcast? I'm giving a question.
I'll give you a topic. Tell me something about marathon.
Marathon. Perfect. So I'm just thinking one point. There are too many thoughts going ahead.
Okay.
So if I think about marathons is the amplification of discipline.
Okay.
Why discipline? Because in races, you are given 100 meters or 400 meters at max. So you see your target and you just sprint and chase towards your target.
Right.
But in marathons, you don't know. You can't see your end goal. It might be 5, it might be 10. And in marathons, it's 42 kilometers.
Minimum.
So marathon is basically a 42 kilometer
race. Yeah.
So you need to be disciplined throughout that journey. In life, you don't get successes instantly. You need to be patient, committed, and then you achieve your goals, targets.
Vision.
Hence, marathon is about discipline and not about races like sprint moves.
I loved how you connected marathon with your personal life.
Yes. So it's about your own life you can share instances from so that people relate.
Right.
That simple.
Amazing. So one thing that I want to ask is, does it look unprofessional to carry a script onto the stage or going just with the flow?
I would say it's good to carry
Script.
carry a script.
Okay.
But there's a way to carry a script. I'm observing you. You are carrying a cue card. This is called a cue card.
Right.
So I don't know what's written behind that cue card.
Exactly.
But I'm sitting on the other side of the room. It appears that it's well presented. And we have been seeing on television, be it coffee shows and everything. So carry a script, but carry in a proper manner. The way you are carrying, it's called a cue card.
Cue card.
Right? Second, don't write an answer on that cue card, like your history class or geography class. Rather, just write pointers.
Pointers.
Because what if you forget your script?
Right.
You might mess up, you might lose your confidence. So rather just keep keywords mentioned there so that those keywords serve as cues for you. That is why it's called cue cards.
Cue cards.
And you can then start explaining
Elaborate
and going about it.
Right.
Don't carry sheets of paper. It
Sheets
looks
of paper.
very unprofessional.
And then your eyes get stuck onto the paper and then
Yes.
that's visible.
Right. The principle of being on the stage and connecting with the people is maintaining an eye contact. So if you're looking at the sheet throughout, people might doze off and yawn at your face.
Right. Right. Amazing. So do you think great speakers carry scripts on stage?
They either carry cue cards
Okay.
or they carry those devices for the
iPads
presentation.
Okay.
For the presentation.
Presentation.
So what happens when you're on the stage at that level? There's a screen right in front of you. So that screen serves as prompt.
Okay. Prompts.
And in general, just go with the flow and keep keywords in mind. Never ever keep a script. It becomes too scripted otherwise.
Right. Also, one more question that I always think about is humor necessary to engage with audience? You have a very serious speech going on. People are listening to you, all ears onto you. But then if you want to connect really with people, I think a little bit of, a tangent away from what you're speaking will help engage with the audience. So, do you think humor is necessary to engage with the audience?
200%. Not even 100%. 200%.
Okay.
So no
I
one likes,
didn't know this
No one
was-
likes
yes.
gyan in this world.
Right.
No one wants to listen to you just blabbering on a particular topic. They'll yawn at your face. And what could be more discouraging than seeing people yawning
at your face.
I've seen children yawning at me. It's a fact.
Yeah.
So I consider yawning as a yardstick to get into humor. So जब भी मैं कुछ lecture ले रहा हूँ या कोई keynote दे रहा हूँ, if I see a member from the audience yawning, I immediately switch to humor element.
Okay.
So how do you do that? I always say never make fun of the people sitting in the audience. You're not a stand-up comedian. And you might not be that good at your delivery. So it might offend
people.
Someone.
Right? Absolutely.
So one person in the room will start disliking you. The safest way to use humor would be self-humor.
Okay. Make joke on yourself.
अपना मजाक उड़ा लो आप. Everyone loves that. Everyone will laugh
And nobody
with you.
gets offended.
And you are like, wow, this is something beautiful that's happening.
Right.
So self-humor is 100% advisable, but it's the most difficult thing on this planet.
Okay. Why? Why is it so much difficult to do? I think who will know better than yourself? So
it's said that the simplest things is the most difficult things.
That's true.
Right? So I might know a lot of things about me that can make me laugh, but I won't have that courage to share it with the public at large. And I won't even know how to do it. So it's very important that up again the same point, एक humorous incident को identify कर लो with respect to your speech theme. And उसपे you can start creating a whole scenario.
Right.
But you need to have that one point that you can crack. So if you ask me, think about that one humor, even I'll start wondering, यार क्या बोलूँ मैं
ऐसा? Okay. So my next thing is, do you think speaking louder can create an impression of confidence? Or is it just okay to just give a speech and leave the stage?
It's again a balance. There's a difference between speaking loudly and shouting.
Okay.
If you see most of the, I won't name any channel,
Okay.
but most of the news channels lately,
I know whom you're talking about.
they're not speaking loudly.
They're shouting.
They're shouting. What do we do as commoners?
Lower the volume.
We don't. What do we do? Our moms shout back at us. बंद करो टीवी क्या चल रहा है कुछ समझ में तो आ नहीं रहा है
Right.
so they're shouting that's not right on the other side if you speak loudly it serves as confidence and you're emphasizing on particular
points.
so whenever you're speaking try to up your volume at few areas
Okay.
but never resort to shouting you might feed your own ego by shouting but that's not helping you
Right. Right. So I think speaking loudly, having a balance between speaking loudly and speaking politely can make the
Yes.
difference
Yes, speaking in a slight high
tone.
That's it.
than your normal.
Absolutely.
So, like, what do you think people have the biggest myth about public speaking? There are a lot of people who fear public speaking.
Right.
So, what is the biggest myth or maybe myths that people have about it?
I would. So there are a lot of myths about public speaking, and we keep sharing about this. But the biggest myth that is relevant to all of us here is we feel public speaking is about language.
Yes.
If you ask anyone, maybe in your family, what is public speaking? Someone in your family will say, मुझे इंग्लिश बोलना आता नहीं है अच्छे से
Right.
तो मैं तो नहीं कर पाऊंगी या तो मैं तो नहीं कर पाऊंगा but it's never about the language. The national leaders of the country they never resort to the language of English but they still speak in Hindi or their national language
And they are public
state
speaker.
language. Yes. If I go out today and if I address a gathering
Right.
I can't command attention अगर मैं English में बात कर रहा हूँ but if I talk in English or a mix of Nepali English or Bengali
Mixing
English,
some of the regional languages.
that's what makes all the difference.
Right.
So अगर आप सोचोगे कि मैं English बहुत अच्छा बोलता हूँ and I'm a great public speaker, I'm sorry you're not. If you're living in a city where there are multiple languages,
Right.
any language that people know can make you a great speaker.
Great speaker.
Yeah.
Great. Any more myths that people have about public speaking?
One major myth is that you have to be perfect. You need to make mistakes. For example, if my shirt that I'm wearing might be not ironed well, and if I crack a joke on myself, I was running late and I couldn't iron my shirt. So I'm very sorry for getting a non-iron shirt, wearing a non-iron shirt. People will love me for that. An example would be Rakesh Jhunjhunwala.
Right.
The greatest investors, late Rakesh Jhunjhunwala, when he had gone to one of the sessions, he was wearing an
Unironed shirt.
unironed shirt.
Okay.
So
And
I'm
then he
not
made fun
promoting.
of
I'm not promoting that you wear
And do the same.
unironed shirt, but whenever you acknowledge the mistakes or maybe few of the shortcomings in your own life
Right.
or in your present state, people will love it. So अगर आप prepared नहीं हो, आपने कोई mistake किया है, I forgot, I'm sorry. So I'll rephrase my point. People will be like, he's being honest. And they'll connect more.
They'll connect more.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So this is a good myth to burst.
Okay. So now let's get into some of the body language tips. I think that's more interesting.
Don't make me feel like a professor today.
Okay. Okay. You tell me something about body language. Give me some body language tips. How does it feel like? What is my body language today?
Pretty confident.
Okay.
Why? You're smiling?
Okay.
Because I'm really inclined towards people who smile.
Okay.
So it feels that he or she has a warm personality. So when you walk into a room, I'll give you a very simple example of body language. Today there's a wedding that you need to attend. Very simple.
Right.
Right. And you're looking very beautiful, donning a beautiful traditional piece. But you enter the room, with a poker face, in your own mood, in your own zone. Do you think someone will approach you?
Nobody will.
No one will. You will be perceived as someone
Who has attitude?
attitude, right?
Who doesn't want to talk to people?
Absolutely.
and be on her own.
Yeah. On the other side, if
all right.
if you go to someone who has a smiling personality, who's trying to look at you and just pass a smile,
Maybe that person is not well dressed also.
but will be conceived or perceived as a very warm person.
Right.
So the first step is to always wear a smile
Smile.
in public gatherings, in interviews. That creates a warm appearance about you. Second would be, this is very much present there, but we
Okay.
don't observe.
Okay.
We all are into yoga
Right.
or gym or maybe running marathons and everything. Any
Working out
physical
or-
activity, basically.
Absolutely.
In any physical activity, when we lift weights or when we do any exercise, we are told to maintain a body posture. Straight back. Why do we do it?
Because it gives a feeling of confidence.
Feeling of confidence, or
Yeah.
maybe when your posture is right, you're not hurting your body.
Body. Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
main goal or the reason,
Absolutely.
right? So in public speaking, if your body is arched, you'll start having arched thoughts. It's the truth.
And it's also harming your body.
Yeah. So so if I rephrase in Hindi, अगर आपका body टेढ़ा है, तो आपके टेढ़े thoughts ही आएंगे,
Okay.
right? So rather be having a straight back.
Back.
Don't slouch your shoulders. So this will automatically give you positive thoughts. So it's all linked.
All linked.
So wear a smile. It automatically makes you feel confident.
Confident.
Puts nervousness away.
Away. Yeah.
50% of the job is done. The moment you have a upright shoulders, straight back, you start having straight thoughts. So automatically your mood is uplifted. So even in interviews, business pitches, doesn't matter kitna prepared ho aap. Go with the right attitude, with the right body language, and you will definitely nail it. Or you'll be better than your last pitch. That's it.
Amazing. So can somebody fake confidence with their body posture?
100%.
Yes.
Yes. So a lot of times
Do you have any incident in your mind that you would like to say?
Yeah, so I think this is a little advanced.
Okay.
But whenever we go for meetings,
Okay.
when we have pitch meetings and we are pitching to
A
our
vendor,
potential
clients.
partner, investor, client, so we observe their body language and we stop or start.
Okay.
So it might happen, you're speaking to someone, right?
Okay.
I can scan your body language and tell myself, Prajwal, बहुत बोल लियो आप. Calm down and conclude. Because either her eye contact is constantly shaking,
Okay.
or she's trying to move herself too much. So this is a cue that she's now getting a little bored
Distracted.
or distracted or not interested.
Not interested.
So a lot of times it happens, we're in a meeting, someone is pitching to us.
Okay.
Our body language is telling that we are now tired, we are now done and dusted. But the other person doesn't take that cue. So it makes
Doesn't
us
understand.
Yeah. So we tend to develop that negative inclination that no, this deal is not happening. This deal is not about to fructify.
Okay.
So whenever you go to someone, try to observe the body language of the other person.
And then try to pitch or
And then try to conclude,
stop.
maybe make him or her speak so that he's back into the game. That's the trick.
That's the trick. So yes, somebody can fake their confidence
Yes.
with the body posture.
Yes, absolutely.
Amazing, amazing. I would like to do the same.
All the best.
So, what are these simple hand gestures people should adapt while speaking? Some of the hand gestures might go like this. This is, I think, the best way. What
Yeah.
would you suggest?
Do you know what this hand gesture is called?
No.
So I'm usually known
But this gives me a lot of confidence. I'll tell you what I feel when I do this. I feel my body is straight. I'm confident. My thoughts are running in a linear motion. And there is nothing that I can grab onto another thing than this.
So you're not fidgeting.
Yeah, I'm not fidgeting or I'm doing this and that, but I'm just confident enough to say whatever I want to.
So unknowingly, you are having a posture that is called as a steeple posture.
Okay.
It's a steeple posture.
Okay.
And most of the leaders in the world you just search images on Google that show me the most powerful pose in this planet. And this posture will come. This posture is called as a steeple posture.
Okay.
So whenever we ask our students or our maybe anyone in our community, what position should we keep, what hand gesture should we follow, we ask them to keep a steeple posture.
Okay.
Steeple posture is basically the tip of your fingers together across your navel.
Okay.
That's around your stomach area, above your waist.
Above your waist.
So what happens? You are not fidgeting. And you are stationed somewhere looking at everyone confident. And this makes you appear confident in front of the people.
Right.
And also you feel confident. So one position is a steeple posture. Second, if you observe second, I just displayed with my hand gesture.
This.
Second.
This is a sign of victory.
Like symbolic gestures, we call it.
Okay.
Like the first point I would like to mention. The second point I would like to mention. And finally, so what happens? People see you as a whole structure. Not people have eyes, people have ears, and people can sense
it,
right? So you need to give them that experience, and that is why we love Bollywood movies.
All senses.
We love spicy things.
Spicy things.
So you need to have, I'm not asking you to dance on the stage. So don't confuse that as that. When you go on the stage, aapko dance karna padega to show your body language. No. But basic gestures, even when you're sitting on a comfortable couch or a chair, you can use simple hand gestures. Like you can count or you can show your hand this way, open up. It'll make you feel confident. The game is about feeling confident. That's it.
When we previously started Bite to Live, I used to do more of this, that. And later I realized I'm using too much of hand gestures and why is this happening? And then when I researched, I knew really this is helping me a lot.
Right.
But this has become a habit now.
Absolutely.
But it helps you a lot.
In fact, everyone should
posture.
try following this posture called as a steeple posture. Like at Chatterbox, every student who comes in, on the day one, we tell the children that don't fidget, be comfortable. You are a celebrity already, and try to adopt this steeple posture.
Because see, if you are standing like this, you are more open to the crowd.
Yeah.
It feels like even if you are nervous and you do this, it gives you a sign of confidence. It gives you a sign of thoughts moving in a right direction.
100%.
So I think this is more than this. This is more a comfortable posture.
Absolutely. In fact, I'll talk more about businesses now.
Okay.
There are multiple products available in the market.
Right.
Or services available in the market. Right. Why would you choose A over B or B over C? It's their presentation.
Yeah.
It's the confidence that vendor or client has
put in,
maybe displayed in front of you.
Right.
So at the end of the day, it's all about your presentation. Everything is available on the internet. If I'm coming to a podcast, I might just write to GPT, give me questions. What should be my answers? But it's about the presentation that will make whole lot of difference.
Correct.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, do you think is walking on stage a little distracting, or is it okay to walk on stage and move a little and then say what you want to?
Right. So I would say what we can do, if we are seeing anything constantly, we'll get bored. Right? So if we are standing on the stage, stationed as if there's a glue on our feet and we have been standing there, people might try to look left and right.
Yeah.
Right? So what we need to do, we need to move a little.
But then eyes will keep moving. The audience eyes will keep moving.
So if this camera is in front of me and I keep looking at the camera, so I might feel after 2 minutes
that I want to just look
around. My neck might feel stiff. Right? So we need to move a little. But again, this is not a Wimbledon match. That we need to keep moving from left
to
and
right.
And otherwise, the audience will feel we have come to watch a tennis match.
Right.
So rather, you can divide the stage into 3 halves. Center,
left and right.
So maybe start from the center.
Okay.
And then when you move to your second point or some different story,
What is the direction a person should move? Like as in horizontally or vertically, or what is the right way?
So firstly, you can divide the stage into 3 halves.
Okay.
Center, left, right. So don't keep moving. Stay at one point from one place.
Okay.
And then when you're moving to the other point,
Stay there.
move along with your point. So this
Okay.
is like a description, vivid description you're giving to the people. You're moving, you're transitioning from one point to the other. So physically also you're transitioning from center to left
Left.
or from center to right. There's no such order. But आप try करो, आप move कर रहे हो, ज़्यादा भी move करो, मत करो.
मत करो.
And front and back का तो ये है, what do you want to do in life? You want to taste
Go
success?
forward. Yeah, forward.
Go forward, right?
Right.
And situations might make you feel a little disheartened or sad. So what happens? You go, you take a step
Back.
back. But what happens? I've seen most of the people when they're talking about good things in life, they go back. They keep moving front and back. So they're like, so I achieved great success.
And then stepping back.
Yeah. So if you have tasted great success,
Go forward.
आप पीछे क्यों जा रहे हो? I have tasted great success. You move forward. So these are just strategies to make your point more impactful.
Right.
Otherwise, आप बैठ के बोलो, खड़े होके बोलो. But when given a chance to learn things, left, right, front, back, it's really good.
It's really good.
Yeah.
So, I mean, when can a eye contact be too much while speaking on the stage?
So there's something again at Chatterbox.
Should we have one fixed eye on a person while speaking?
Not at all. So this is what we teach again at Chatterbox.
Okay.
So there are 3 types of eye contacts.
Okay.
Right. So one eye contact is a professional eye contact.
Okay.
So here at this podcast, we are in a professional setting.
Yeah.
Right. If I go outside this podcast, we'll be on social and friend setting.
Friend setting.
And if I go back to my family members,
Again, an informal
it will be an intimate setting, maybe with your partner. Right?
Okay.
So what happens? We confuse this. That is why आप देखोगे so many cases are happening, right? Where you get that look and you feel creepy. You don't feel secured. It's because of that eye contact that is happening. You might not have that intention,
Right.
but because of that wrong eye contact,
People
you are
might
creating that
misinterpret.
person to believe or fear about yourself, thoughts, right?
Right.
So whenever you're in a professional setting, try to always look at the people till their eyes only. So if I'm looking at you, I'll try to maintain an eye contact till your eyes only. Be it in my business pitches, be it in schools, when you're speaking to a principal, teacher, try to look only till your eyes or max nose, right?
Okay.
But when you go to a friend's setting, informal setting, you look at the entire face. Because you read the lips, you read the smile, you read everything.
Everything.
So that's okay. And when you go to that intimate zone, you're looking at the entire body. So आप सोचो मैं एक stage में speech deliver कर रहा हूँ and I'm looking at someone from top to bottom. Is it good?
No.
Not at all good.
It would look creepy.
You look creepy.
Yeah.
But if I'm just maintaining eye contact with you, then I shift to the other person. That's the perfect way to do it.
Most comfortable way of
Right.
maintaining
You're
it.
going to party, for
Right.
example, this evening, right? So don't try to look from top to bottom. You will be termed as a creepy individual. Just hi, hello, side hug
A
or
side
whatever.
hug, yeah.
And look at the face only. This is what we fail to do as individuals unconsciously. So we are perceived as creepy.
Okay. And what if somebody touches their hair too much while talking? So what does that mean? What does that say?
The first implication would be you're nervous.
Okay.
You're too fidgety. You're not there in the conversation. So a lot of times I've observed people keep touching their faces constantly.
I have the habit of doing this.
Yeah, so you are
Constantly.
wonderfully maintaining a steeple posture. So why not stick to that? If you touch your face too much, either you need a body lotion for your face or a face lotion. No, right?
No.
So why do you have to touch your face? And it appears you're not confident with your thoughts.
Okay.
A lot of times we scratch our
Head.
It's just not sure. For example, if you ask me, are you coming to the party tonight, Prajwal? Like, I will come. I will come.
This impression gives me
That I'm not coming.
exactly.
And
I know you're not
I'll
coming.
I'll come.
Ah.
So this gives an impression that I am coming. So it's always about. So I'll give you another
Somebody
example.
touches their nose a lot.
Either you're having a runny nose. That could be one reason.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's again you are
Not honest.
not sure and not honest.
I think many Bollywood celebrities also has this habit.
Yeah.
Would you identify some of them? I think Salman Khan.
Maybe that's
touches his nose a lot.
Maybe that's his style. Yeah. But then.
But that gives an impression that he might not be audience wherever he is standing.
So most of the Gen Z,
Yeah.
maybe if I can consider myself as Gen Z, I have other actors in the Bollywood industry who are my favorite,
Okay.
right? And I would not go with the ones who have such body
Fidget.
language.
Okay.
It doesn't give that aura or vibe.
Yes.
So I think it plays a huge role how you're carrying yourself.
How can we spot a liar?
Don't try this at home. This is a
No,
disclaimer.
only through the body language. How can we do that?
I think now I keep discussing with my partner as well.
Okay.
That now it's very easy to judge someone just by
Looking at them.
the body language.
Yeah.
So a lot of times I tell my friends, ho gaya aur mat bol. I keep shouldering them that I'm not liking where this is going. Maybe it's practice, but it's again the same thing.
Same
If someone
thing.
is fidgeting too much,
Okay.
fidgeting, like constantly moving, adjusting himself,
Not maintaining eye contact.
herself, that's like he's not in the conversation. If he's trying to escape eye contact, constantly,
On his phone.
this is the most common observation that we can have.
And this is the most go-to.
Yeah, matlab, why? if I'm in a conversation with you
Right.
for the past few minutes, I've not looked at my phone.
Right.
Maybe once when my phone did that
Sound.
alarm, made that alarm. But why do you have to go to your phone? Even in conversations, when you're with your partner, when you're in your family dinner table, when you're with your friends, why
Maybe
do you
you're
have
not
to?
interested to talk to that person.
This
That
is
gives an
what is
impression of this
conveyed.
only, right?
Because when you go to high level meetings, when you're meeting corporates,
right.
अब तो आप ऑटोमेटिकली अपना फोन सबमिट करके
Submit
आते हो
करके आते हो.
बट आप जब लोकल पार्टनर्स के साथ मीटिंग करते हो तब तो यू फाइंड इट वेरी कैजुअल टू कीप यूजिंग योर फोन एंड चेकिंग योर फोन
Absolutely.
दैट्स नॉट राइट सो व्हेन द मीटिंग इज गोइंग ऑन कॉन्वर्सेशन इज हैपनिंग ट्राई टू maintain that eye contact.
One body language of a liar that can be spotted. You tell me one body language कि नहीं ये होने से he's पक्का lying.
I think this feet.
Okay.
So again an analogy.
Okay.
We always say stay grounded in life. We always say that.
Yes.
What do you
Down
mean by
to
stay
earth.
grounded? We always keep our feet
On the ground.
on the ground, right?
Yeah.
So what happens usually, a lot of people who are not confident or lying in particular, they always keep playing with their feet this way, or they keep moving their feet the way I am doing right now. Like, because their feet is not able to chemically react to your lies. So the feet is on its own.
On its own.
So these are things that we don't apply, but all the FBI agents. So if you observe in the movies, when they take those, I don't know what it's called, interviews inside the cells. So they have camera fit under the chairs
Okay.
of the conspirators.
Okay.
So what they do after the interview, they see those camera footages and they try to relate with the answer they gave
And the body
and
language.
their feet movements.
Okay.
So when it doesn't align, they know that the conspirer is conspiring and is guilty. So this is what
Okay.
people
Great example.
use. We won't use it. You don't try it at home.
Definitely, but I'll definitely. I know the trick now.
Yes, 100%. You're there. You're somewhere there.
Yeah. So, how to know whether two people are dating? How to know from a wide angle perspective? A boy and a girl is moving. Okay.
This has nothing to do.
No, I want to understand what makes a people think that these two person are dating. How to know?
Not a
This
dating
is
coach.
very interesting.
Okay, so
I think my listeners would be delighted to
so a
hear
lot of
the
times
answer.
we usually would, not us, but the young student crowd, when they ask them who's she, and he would be like, she's my best friend. So whenever they're sitting together,
Yeah.
so they mirror a lot. By mirror, as in, if I am maybe doing something, you might not mirror. As in, you're not repeating my action.
Actions.
Yeah.
Okay.
But couples usually have that tendency to
Tendency to do.
So if I am maybe keeping my hand here,
Then I might also keep here.
even he or she might keep here.
Okay.
Call it uh, an act of physical display, but it's the hormones that's acting. You have kept it here, so even he or she might kept it parallel or
Parallelly.
maybe overlapping.
Okay.
So mirroring happens a lot. You're smiling unnecessarily on any joke.
A third person comes and then a smile comes on the face while you're
Yes,
introducing the other person.
automatically. Or in fact, three of us are sitting. Maybe your partner comes in and sits.
Yeah.
So there might be few conversation where only two of you are smiling. I am not. So
Amazing.
everything is common
Common.
in them. So that's
Everything
one.
is connected. Like
Yeah.
it goes parallelly.
I have not been judging, but this is my take on that.
But it's great, no?
Yeah.
So, how to know somebody's weak gestures? Weak gestures are what in terms of body language tips?
So there's one gesture that we all do every day,
Okay.
and that gesture is handshakes. We-
That's a weak gesture.
So a type of a handshake is a weak gesture. So I'll tell you there are multiple types of handshakes,
Okay.
right? So I'll give you an example.
Sure.
When we were sitting in this room, right? So someone walked in,
Right.
and what did I do?
You got up.
I got up and I shook hands,
Right.
right? So it might happen in situations where you can't stand up because of the clothes you're wearing or maybe the objects around you.
Right.
That doesn't make you give you the right to judge that she's not confident. But if everything is same and if you are standing up and extending a handshake, why can't the other person do the same?
Exactly.
That's a weak gesture, that person is not feeling confident. So most of the times it happens in our social circle, we are sitting and shaking hands. Shaking hands is a huge gesture.
Huge gesture.
In our tradition, we touch feet.
Right.
So आप कभी बैठ के feet touch करते हो?
Nahi.
नहीं
It's
करते.
just
It's a sign of disrespect, right? Like I would not sit here and touch the feet of my father.
father.
I would rather stand
And do that.
and touch, right?
Right.
Handshake is same. In Western culture, they usually shake hands. So whenever you are shaking hands in an inappropriate manner, either giving loose hands
Okay.
or not standing up when you can and shaking hands, it shows it's a weak gesture.
So, what is the right gesture?
It's always
Straight.
straight with your thumb pointing upwards.
Upwards.
Don't crush his hands to prove the world that you are gymming.
Okay.
But a gentle handshake works. Not a very loose handshake like a touch me not, but a gentle handshake.
But what I have seen, some people have the habit of holding the hands very tightly and firmly.
Yeah.
So, what does that imply? Like,
So it has happened with me.
okay,
I shook hands with one of my friend's sister.
okay,
I remember it because it was an unpleasant experience
Okay.
8 years ago.
okay,
And I held her hand very firmly.
okay.
And she was wearing jewelry which hurt her fingers. I was invited next year to her wedding. On the stage, her reply to me was, Prajwal, मैं तो handshake नहीं करूँगी तुमसे. Imagine 1 year ago, I had met her and that handshake was
A
a
reminder.
reminder to her that Prajwal doesn't give good handshakes.
Good handshakes.
So be very mindful when you're shaking hands. Give a gentle, firm shake. But when the other person is also gripping you firmly, you just increase your firm. But don't squeeze.
For a second.
Don't squeeze. That will hurt.
Hurt.
Because people might wear jewelry. So
Right.
it might chafe. So that's the way.
Like, what kind of body language screams more confidence in Bollywood celebrity? Which Bollywood celebrity has more confident in terms of body language? Salman Khan, Shah Rukh Khan, Ranveer Singh. There are a lot.
I would say I'm not the person who's into Bollywood. I'm a boring guy, so my people
You are not boring.
So my people keep telling me थोड़े series देख लो, थोड़े movies देख लो, come out of
So don't-
podcasts.
Okay.
So if I talk about podcasts, there are multiple people on podcasts shooting great content, right? So there's one guy who's standing out, Nikhil Kamath, and his body language is confident at the same time casual.
Casual. Very casual.
So it's a mix of confident and casual. He's not slouching and sitting. He's firm when he's speaking. So I would say confidence ka first pillar is your fitness, I would say. If you're fit, doesn't mean you're slim or you're fat. Let's not get there. But if you're presenting yourself well, sitting firmly with a smile on your face, you're looking at the person and speaking, it appears you are confident. And that's something that attracts. So I would say rather than having a chiseled body,
right.
work on your eye contact, try to engage with the person you're speaking to, stay in the conversation. That's confidence.
That's confidence.
Let's get out of Bollywood and let's start fantasizing the entrepreneurs.
Tell
present.
me more about the entrepreneurs. What kind of...
I have a huge man crush on Nikhil Kamath.
Okay.
The way he talks, the way he questions. It's just engaging. He shoots 3 hours podcasts, 4 hours podcasts. And there are people who are watching those podcasts.
And he does that only once a month.
Once a month. Now I saw his podcast this week. He was on a podcast with the Commissioner of Police of Karnataka or Bangalore and also the Traffic Commissioner. How can you expect people of that stature coming on a podcast and so comfortable? It's because of his facilitation. Yeah. So it's very important that you make the other person feel comfortable. That's the first point that you should have in your head to make an impression.
Right. And I think the kind of language, the softness and the calmness he takes before speaking a word or a line, that's impressive. I think I'm attracted to that even more.
The same point again, we have the habit of speaking really fast. But on the other side, if you speak softly and slowly, you'll have better influence
and better articulation
on the people who are listening to you.
Right.
What happens? We feel jaldi bolenge, tez bolenge, zor se bolenge, people might love us. It's the opposite. We tend to be attracted to people who are composed, soft,
calm.
And
absolutely. So, can you spot one more question? One more last question on body language. Can you spot jealousy in someone's body language?
Side eye?
Side eye.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, usually when there's a side eye glance on you.
Or rolling over maybe.
Yeah, so sidewards or upwards, downwards.
But somebody will not do that. Even if suppose I'm jealous of you, I would not roll up my eyes on you.
Rolling up is only good in emotions now, emojis now. You can't be physically doing the rolling up of eyes. But side eyes is usually visible nowadays, you know. When someone is speaking and you like this way. So it gives that impression that you're not being... encouraged or acknowledged, rather being
a little jealous.
Yeah,
the J factor
is there in the room.
Maybe the eyebrows goes a little upwards and your eyes are just rolled up or sided. I don't know how it happens, but maybe again maybe, because I think you are the expert. You tell me.
It's not happened with me, so I don't know. But I think side eye glances do convey that you're being looked upon through the jealousy lens.
Even if somebody does the same habit, suppose a person has the habit of looking sideways while speaking or something, it gives an impression of jealousy, but then that person might not be jealous.
So unconscious body language. That conveys that you are having some other intentions.
Right.
On the other hand, you don't. So it's very important that we are mindful of our overall body language. So when we use the word body language, it's usually considered as something really specific to public speaking and communication. On the other side, your body language is relevant in your relationships, in your communication, in your business, everywhere. Because
In your day-to-day life.
absolutely, because the way you position yourself, people will perceive you accordingly.
Right.
You can't tell someone you're meeting for the first time, I'm a very good human being, I'm an extrovert, I love to gel with new people. But it's your body language that's unconsciously speaking. You go to a restaurant and you
Right.
tell the server, I want 4 glasses of water. Sorry, 4 glasses of water this way.
Okay.
So you are saying 4,
But you're showing 5.
but you're showing 5. So what do you think the server will get you?
5.
5. Try
Because
it out
you're showing
today.
that.
Yes, they'll ask you again, sir, 5
Or 4.
glasses. They'll ask you first 5 glasses because your body is the
Action
first.
speaks louder than
Yes,
voice.
that is why when lightning and thundering happens, what do
You-
we see first? We see the
Lights first.
lights first, and then we see the thundering.
The sound, we hear the sound.
Or
later.
vice versa. It's always one action that speaks louder than the words.
The words. Do you believe first impression is the last impression in this scenario? Like,
Yeah.
is it?
Yes. How many times will you get an opportunity to meet a celebrity or maybe a star,
Okay.
or you might not be given a second chance?
I think this topic is really subjective.
Yeah.
Don't
So
you think?
it's really important, I would say. So, but there's again this game of not being yourself,
Okay.
being someone else to just make that first impression count. But first impression, as a whole, if we are told that should we be mindful about first impression, I would say
Yes.
100%. Because there might be someone in the room,
Who might not see you maybe after, for a lifetime. Again.
or there might be someone in the room who's just observing you.
Right.
You might not have interacted with him or her numerous times, but because of that first impression, you might get an opportunity later. So I always say, wherever you get a chance, give your best, because you never know. There might be someone in the room looking at you, observing you, which will give you an opportunity in the future.
Absolutely.
So again, if we equate this with our traditions,
Right.
हमेशा अच्छा करो, because अगर आप अच्छा करोगे, universe is absorbing your energy. You will be given back.
And then that it's karma.
It's karma. So I think everything that we do, Western culture hai, first impression is the last impression.
Right.
It's all from our traditional
approach.
scripts. आप अच्छा करोगे, अच्छा ही होगा. I think that's the approach I follow.
I have this habit of completely nodding my head. Like, do you think what kind of body language, what kind of impression does this give?
Ranveer Alabadia. Usually in his podcast, he keeps nodding his head this way.
You won't believe, I have done the podcast course of Ranveer Alabadia, and he gave me a point wherein he told, if you cannot avoid filler words, you are giving me a sentence, I cannot give you a okay, because it will disrupt the conversation. Right. So rather nod or smile with your eyes. When you smile with your eyes, you don't smile with your lips, but you're just smiling with your eyes.
Agreed. I would say don't.
But then
too
I
much.
believe I do too much of nodding of my head.
So maybe you're conscious about that. So that is why maybe because of that course, or maybe because of that statement that don't say or as, rather nod your head. So it's gotten inside your brain that I need to nod whenever my guest or whenever my other person
it's
is.
my self-awareness.
Yeah. So rather just be normal, smile, okay, this way. But very good inside that it happens when we are in a conversation.
Right.
We have the habit of always poking in, always disturbing the flow. As humans, किसी से बात करते हैं, हमें हमेशा कट शॉर्ट कर देता है.
Absolutely.
बीच में बोल के. Rather just nod gently, nod chivalrously, so that will give you a good impression.
You have to let the other person speak the whole sentence, and then you may later.
100%.
Okay. So, Prajwal, too much of serious conversation now. Let's unlock some of the fun-filled questionnaire now. Okay?
Sure.
Okay. So, are you ready?
I'm always ready.
One thing you always carry on stage. You gotta be quick.
Smile.
One morning ritual you cannot miss.
Journaling.
One song or mantra that gets you pumped up before public speaking.
Radhe Radhe.
Okay. One tip to recover after a bad speech.
Go back to my journal.
Okay. One thing that you always find common in yourself every time you deliver a speech.
Lots of stories.
Okay. Ever read somebody's body language wrong?
Only my mom's.
So, okay. Speakers you secretly stalk.
A lot.
Give me few.
There's one speaker called as, I know her username. It's Nona Paul. My partner shared with me.
Okay.
It's Nona Paul. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Okay.
She's national. She's from India itself.
Okay.
But I'm not able to pronounce her username. I don't remember. So she's into books. She talks about books she's reading. And wonderful storytelling she does.
Great. Your favorite comfort food?
Ghar ka khana.
One thing that surprises people the most about you?
I'm not fun. I'm fun. If I tell people that I'm fun, they don't believe me.
What if a family member bombs a speech? Do you couch or cringe?
I enjoy.
You are not there to give them any tips और
I stay out.
और
I
तुम
stay out.
चिल्लाते नहीं हो उन पे कि ये क्या किया आप लोग ने
I never give feedback to my family members.
rather they'll come and bomb yours. Okay, so now let's get into the art of storytelling. What's your go-to story while you're speaking to the crowd which will connect instantly?
Okay, so there's no like one fit for all approach that
Okay.
I follow.
Okay.
Whenever I get an opportunity to address, engage, I always try to understand who's my audience. So this week I got the opportunity to speak in one of the good colleges in the city, right? So I always ask who will be my audience, what will be their age group.
Age group.
So what happens, I try to think about my own life from their shoes.
Okay.
Because that will make my speech or storytelling effective
Relatable.
and relatable.
Right.
That's the key.
Okay.
So whenever you get a chance, always ask about the audience
Okay.
and put yourself in their,
Their
shoes,
shoes.
and then create a content.
So is there any kind of a structure that you follow?
Structure I would follow, I always try to ask a question that is relatable. For example, I took a session on storytelling, in fact, and
Okay.
confidence with school children, 12 pass outs. So the question I asked them, how many of you are interested to dress up and go to your college first
Day.
socials?
Okay, for socials.
Right? So I think colleges usually have that first socials night
Neat
where
or,
they dress up and they try to impress, right? And everyone started giggling. Like, I didn't expect this question would be coming, right?
Coming.
So that was the first question that made me relatable.
Okay.
Then I shared my example. That the first thing you do has two aspects, intrinsic and extrinsic. Intrinsic आप अंदर से क्या कर सकते हो? Extrinsic, how can you dress up?
Okay.
So everyone like, what is he talking about? So I told intrinsic, when you tell yourself that I'll definitely get a date today. So you're prepared you'll get a date and you're not selling yourself short.
Right.
हमेशा हम बोलते हैं हम तो इस चीज़ के लिए we're not fit for this.
Fit for this.
Why are you selling yourself short?
Go for it.
Go for it. So you're prepared. Then obviously you cannot wear pajamas
And
with
then
unkempt hair and walk into a
Impressive.
social.
Right.
So try to dress smartly, groom yourself smartly, and then enter. So the content was somewhat related to public speaking confidence
Right.
and their socials that they'll have in a month's time.
And then that would make them relatable
Yes,
enough.
and they were like, okay, yes, making sense. So always try to give your gyan in their style. Packaging matters.
Right.
So package as per their requirements.
Amazing. So where do your best stories come from? Like your personal life, your business, your job, your work,
It's everyday life. So,
people, imagination.
yeah. So every day when I meet people, I have this blessing of meeting a lot of people. So I keep meeting people, and when I meet someone or the other, I get to learn something.
Right.
So I just try to document that experience
Okay.
and put it in my sessions or in my videos or anywhere.
Okay.
So that's my source of content because it's authentic.
Yeah,
GPT gives
it's
me a lot of
unfiltered.
content,
Yeah.
but it's my experiences that make my content authentic and stand out.
Absolutely. And what do you think is the biggest mistake that people often make while they tell a story?
They stick to their script too much. So they might be over prepared before the presentation or before
Right.
the storytelling exercise. But it's about the people sitting in the room, how they're reacting to your statements that can give you that extra mark
mark.
or give that impression. So, again, on Monday, I had a content ready,
Okay.
but I had a rough start in the beginning. So, the sound system was not working because there was electric cut in the entire building.
Okay.
So, the entry song was delayed. So I was supposed to enter with a song being
Song
played in the background. So that didn't play. So अगर my script says stick रहता या जुड़ा हुआ रहता, so my confidence would have just
Went down.
collapsed, right? So I just changed. I started making fun of myself and the overall setting. People were like, we are feeling comfortable. Even the organizers felt comfortable that the speaker here is not being nervous, is not
Nervous.
fidgeting too much. So it's always about the environment you're in. That's the
Absolutely.
go-to mantra.
Amazing, amazing. So now coming down to Chatterbox journey. So being a co-founder, if someday you get an offer to sell your brand for say X amount of money, the brand name Chatterbox, would you do that?
No.
Why? It's huge. It's 50 crores.
No.
Why?
It's something that has built me
Okay.
and is building me for the next big thing.
How long has it been since Chatterbox began?
Chatterbox began in the year 2016, the later part.
Okay.
I joined in the year 2022.
Okay.
I was fresh out of college and practically I had nothing to do. I had no plans to join Chatterbox. All of a sudden, I started attending few sessions that happens in the city.
Okay.
Everything aligned. There was no plans in place. You say, right? People say that I didn't know how it happened.
It just happened.
It just happened. And I have been blessed to live it. I had no plans to start a confidence building or an after school like company. Because if you would have asked 10 years old Prajwal, like, I don't know. I can't even speak. So I don't know how I'll make people speak. So it started like that. And I would never trade the brand for money because it's shaping me for who I am. And a lot of people now associate me with Chatterbox. It's been like Prajwal Chatterbox. People store my name as Prajwal Chatterbox. So there's a lot to do. So there's a lot to be done.
A lot to be done. Great. So any one transformation story in Chatterbox that you feel still gives you goosebumps?
So I'll not talk about someone who didn't speak but started speaking.
Okay.
Rather, I'll speak about someone who used to speak so much but started speaking in a structured,
Manner.
slow, and a disciplined manner.
Okay.
So I won't name the child.
Okay.
So she's a young girl, bubbly child.
You can name the girl.
So I'll choose not to. So
Okay.
she's young.
Okay.
She's very bubbly. So she joined Chatterbox and her dad told us that she speaks a lot. She's very confident, but you guys need to groom her. That's it.
Okay.
Right? So we started grooming her and so she's now graduated from Chatterbox.
Okay.
And now she has moved to a different city altogether for a hostel.
Hostel. Okay.
And till date, we get messages from her and her father as videos that look at her speaking. We owe it all to you, the mentors at Chatterbox and Chatterbox as a whole. So she was a child,
Okay.
7 years old. She sat for an interview in one of the most prestigious schools in the country. She
Okay.
cracked that interview just because
Excellent.
of her discipline. It's not only us,
Us.
it's also her discipline and commitment to learn.
Right.
And now I have observed that she used to speak so fast. She used to speak in a very excited tone. Now she has mellowed down. So I think that's one transformation, and that's one asset that we have earned.
Earned
And we're building such assets to truly plant a seed that blossoms on its own.
on its own.
So she's one of the transformational stories.
And what I think is nowadays public speaking should be a part of curriculum. Do you think should it be a part
Absolutely. I think a lot of schools, they have the curriculum in place, but it's just there as an extra curriculum.
of right?
So the word extracurricular
Makes it optional
makes
for
it
the students,
optional,
right?
Because if we see, most of them have given college board examinations, right? But 80% of them have already secured college admissions, even
Right.
before getting
The results.
the results.
Absolutely.
So I'm in no way promoting that marks don't matter. Marks do matter in a proportion.
But it's not the end of the world.
Yes, in a
Yeah.
proportion. But before you get that report card, you go and sit for interviews.
Right.
You write some creative writing tests. So if you don't participate in discussions, in public speaking forums, how will you prepare yourself in 3 months for that interview?
Absolutely.
We see dancers, right? So they have been dancing for decades. That is why they are
Practicing.
good dancers today.
Yeah.
Public speaking is same. It's a acquirable skill, and it needs to be practiced. You forget it, you don't practice this, you forget it. It's a skill that
It's a
needs to be
skill.
practiced. So I would say in schools, you need to have a dedicated period, or maybe facilitators who encourage students to practice on a regular basis, so that when they sit for interviews, when they have their own startups,
Right.
they can tell the world what they have in store.
So I think you should pitch Chatterbox to various schools in Siliguri. What do you say?
What makes you think we haven't?
Okay. So which schools have started in Siliguri regarding public speaking?
So a lot of schools, we have done workshops with a lot of schools.
Okay.
So it's usually on workshop basis, like boot camps basis. But there's still a lot of room. I think it's not about the schools in the city,
Okay.
but it's the overall curriculum, the ICSE, CBSE curriculum that needs to ponder
Right.
on this
Area.
this area that it needs to be incorporated, and it needs to be
Absolutely.
marked. Because the ugly thing about the entire system is, if it's not marked, they
And
don't take it seriously.
seriously.
So maybe mark it in such a way that there's not competition,
Right.
but there's self competition. So I would maybe urge the people sitting at the policy offices that this is something that will help our future generation. So it's not about us. At Chatterbox, but it's about our children, the future generation,
generation.
to overcome shyness and start opening up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What do you see like Chatterbox 5 years from now?
5 years from now,
Yeah.
present in every city.
Okay.
Currently, we're present in 15 cities in
Okay.
India and Nepal.
Okay.
Every city, we have impacted 1 million people
Whoa.
because we want people to speak.
Right.
And most importantly, make India more expressive. There are a lot of people who have so much talent, they have such thoughts, but because of the circumstances or situations,
Maybe not a right platform given.
yes, they have not spoken, or maybe because of that one incident, like me
Yeah.
in school, where I messed up and my confidence shattered.
Right.
But somehow my teachers, my friends helped me to speak up again. So maybe be that friend in the lives of those individuals so that they can speak up.
Speak up.
So 1 million lives to be impacted. That's the mission.
I think it's a great mission.
Thank you.
And thank you, Prajwal, for sharing your wisdom and teaching us that, confidence can be built. Speaking is a skill that can be inculcated,
Absolutely.
practiced, and then mastered with intention and effort. So thank you for coming to our show.
Pleasure is all mine.
It was a wonderful time. And thank you once again.
Thank you so much.
If this episode made you think twice before saying, "No, I am not a speaker, I cannot give a speech," then my job is done. Speaking is a skill, not an inborn talent. It can be practiced, learned, and mastered with intention and effort. Please hit that subscribe button if we have added value in any way possible. Don't forget to share it with your friends and like our channel. Also, remember, the mic's yours only if you are willing to grab it. So speak up and step up. Till then, sayonara.